Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Thursday, November 14th, 2024. I am Fredicia Liebert. The Empire Sports Club presented scholarships to 2 students in the Gingerland community as part of their 45th anniversary celebrations. Member of the club is Adelvin Phillip.
This morning we came to make a small presentation as a part of our 45th anniversary. We'll be doing a number of different activities, and this morning is one of them. We're going to present a scholarship to Joey Daniel.
The presentation was done by member of the Empire Sports Club, Crystal Pemberton. Mother of the recipient, Joan Daniel, was also present at the scholarship presentation ceremony, which was held at the Gingerland Secondary School. President of the club, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, spoke on the reason for the donation.
This is our 45th anniversary, so we have been around for 45 long years. And we are happy that as a community club, when community clubs are scarce, when volunteerism is scarce, when people don't want to get involved in the community, we are happy that the Empire Sports Club is leading by example. And so we are delighted, as part of our 45th anniversary, to make this presentation today. From here, we go into the Joycelyn Liebert Primary to make a similar presentation.
Following the presentation at the Gingerland Secondary School, the club journeyed to the Joycelyn Liebert Primary School to make a similar presentation to Tiandre Elliott. Member of the club, Sidama Jones, spoke briefly on why Elliott was chosen.
But this year, we decided to give a scholarship to a student at the Joycelyn Liebert Primary School in the name of Tiandre Elliott. So I would like to invite Tiandre Elliott and his mom so we can make the presentation to him for being good in sports as well as in academics.
The presentation was done by club member Almond Somersall. Narisia Elliott, mother of the recipient, expressed gratitude to the club.
On behalf of Tiandre and I, we want to thank the Empire Sports Club and just thank you. Thank you.
Also present at the scholarship presentation ceremony were Vice President Corey Maynard and member of the club Bernard Liebert. In celebration of the 45th anniversary, the Empire Sports Club attended a church service at the Zion Chapel on November 3rd. The upcoming events for the anniversary celebration include a moonlight walk from Market Shop in Gingerland to Zion on November 14th at 7 p.m., Cricket Festival in Hanley's Road on December 1st, Seniors Outing on December 2nd, 35 and Over Dance at Lynn's Deli on December 7th, and Let's Talk appearances throughout the months of November and December. The organizers of the recently concluded St. Kitts, Nevis and Gwilla National Bank Limited sponsored primary schools football tournament held a press briefing on Tuesday, November 12th, 2024 at the Malcolm Guichard Recreational Park. Minister of Education and Sports is the Honorable Troy Liebert.
I'm very pleased about the way that the tournament was run, and I'm very delighted by the outcome of the tournament. We had the St. Thomas's Primary School. They were the eventual winners of the overall tournament, and I want to say congratulations to St. Thomas's Primary School. Joycelyn Liebert Primary School was the second place school, and then we had the Ivor Walters Primary School and the Charleston Primary School. They were the final team that made it to the Final Four or the semi-final. So I want to congratulate all of the schools, those schools that did not make it to the Final Four. I look forward to seeing, what they're going to come with next year. And of course, wherever the ministry can assist, I would urge the schools to, bring your wish list and call on the ministry and put in the ministry on the spot. So whatever you need to enhance, your your ability to train the students and so on, you can send a list and we'll see how far we can get.
He also expressed gratitude to the title sponsor of the competition.
Let me start off by saying a big thank you to the general public who came out and really supported our young people in this football tournament this year. I don't think we've ever seen anything even remotely close to this. It was wonderful. And we could not have done any of this without National Bank. So let me thank National Bank at the onset for coming on board in such a big way to really support our young people here in Nevis.
Minister Liburd thanked coaches, principals, and teachers, as well as the staff of the Ministry and Departments of Education and Sports for making the tournament what he deemed a success. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Daniela Claxton, in delivering her remarks, explained why the games were free up until the semi-finals and finals of the competition.
We are pleased to announce today that the gate receipts from the finals will be reinvested into the students, and we invited the principals here to join us, and so each school will take away a check, complements the gate receipts from the general public, and that money has been reinvested to the schools. We ask that you invest it in the students and the players for their continued development.
The checks were each in the amount of $800 and were presented to a representative of each school by P.S. Claxton and Principal Education Officer in the Department of Education, Londa Brown. Also seated at the head table were Director of Sports, Jamia Claxton, Deputy Director of Sports, Alj Newton, Education Officer, Nicola Fraser, and Communications and Marketing Manager at the St. Kitts, Nevis and Gwilla National Bank, Sherna Pemberton. Still to come,
parents, it doesn't begin in the preschool, it begins with you.
The details right after this break.
The people of Nevis have long remained connected to the gifts nature has bestowed. As an ambassador of this majestic island, it is my duty to encourage my people to nurture, preserve, and protect what makes us unique as a people and strong as a country.
This one is dedicated to my lovely little island.
Welcome back. December 13th and 21st will be discounted value-added tax VAT rate days in St. Kitts and Nevis. On these days, all approved VAT-registered businesses can offer their customers a reduced VAT rate of 5% on the sale of goods. Vehicles will be specially discounted, providing customers an opportunity to enjoy significant discounts in various tangible items. This offer applies exclusively to items that are available for immediate issuance or delivery on the discounted VAT rate days. VAT will also be exempt on the first $50,000 of the cost of vehicles, except in cases where duty-free concession is applied. Any vehicle cost in excess of $50,000 will attract the standard rate of 17% VAT. Businesses wishing to participate may access the application form via the Inland Revenue Department's website, sknird.com, or the department's offices in Bastia or Charlestown. Application forms must be returned by 4 p.m. on December 9th, 2024. Businesses are encouraged to submit their applications via email to inlandrevenue@ird.gov.kn. The Nevis Public Library is making plans to host the second edition of PJs at the Library Evening Family Storytime. Parents of children 1 to 9 years old are invited to register for the event, which will engage the children in storytelling, nursery rhymes, singing, and craft. Chief Librarian Anastasia Paris-Morton says the aim of the exercise, which includes a parents' workshop, is to provide tips and strategies on how to make storytime at home as engaging and as interactive as possible. The idea is to foster children's literacy, their love for books and reading at an early age, and highlight the importance of reading together as a family. Palsy Wilkin Literacy Link for Hands Across the Sea was the facilitator of last year's parents' workshop.
Parents, it doesn't begin in the preschool, it begins with you. You are your children's first teachers. Do not leave up that responsibility to anybody. It's your responsibility, first and foremost, to orient your children to books. When we work with our children from very early, the results are over the top in terms of school and their success. We want you to spread the word to the other parents so that we can have all persons coming on board so that we can have more successful children, we can have better schools, we can have better readers.
PJs at the library evening family storytime will take place from 6 to 8 p.m. on December 18th. Dress in your pajamas and bring your blankets. For more information, contact the Nevis Public Library at 469-5521, extension 6860 or 6862. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Fredicia Liburd. Thank you for viewing.